Good morning everyone. Today we are going to see about the significance of biosafety in global industry and environment. First introduction is why do we need to have knowledge in biosafety before working in any laboratory or research field is because biosafety ensures safe handling of biological agents, and it also prevents the exposure and transmission or even the accidental release of these above mentioned biological agents from the lab to the environment or to the person who is working with that agents, etc. And this is also very essential for health, industry and environmental protection, which is inevitable, because for doing anything good you need to be in good conscience. For that you need good health. For that no other biological agents should enter your body and create any adverse effects. Next we are going to see the goals of biosafety. So there are many goals, but these are like the summary version. So first, we should prevent disease transmission. Biosafety helps us ensure that, and it also helps us to protect the workers and communities who belongs to any laboratory work, biochemistry, microbiology or downstream processing lab, and even industries. And they also help in avoid environmental contamination, that is keep our environment neat and clean and not let any waste from the laboratory enter into the environment. It also helps in the global health security, because anything that enters the environment, it easily catches up with the organisms, humans and other animals or plants too, and spreading of worldwide is not very difficult. In a matter of days or months, everything becomes a global issue, especially disease or pandemics. And finally, to strengthen our biosecurity. Next we are going to see the biosafety in global health, that is the need of biosafety in a global level. First, we should have an awareness of biosafety in order to manage outbreaks. Example, COVID-19 and Ebola. These came and gave us a really good idea of what will happen if a disease enters into one country to another country, crossing borders and continents. And also it enables safe vaccine and drug development, and it also makes us get a clear public trust in science and health systems. It also ensures lab safety and contaminant. Next, biosafety in industry. This is often overseen, but this is a very important aspect, because industries are more prone to release any harmful substance or toxic biological agents into the environment than any other fields. So first, biotech and pharma, their protections for workers and products should be mandatory. Then agricultures, where controlling zoonoses and GMO handling is important. Next, food safety and waste. As I mentioned before, many waste substances are emitted, and ensuring safe disposal of these biohazards and toxic substances are very, very important. All these together helps us to maintain a very neat and clean supply chain safety. And these are very important basic knowledge before entering into any lab, because every lab is categorized into either one of these four biosafety level. One is a preliminary or a primary lab level, where safety equipments are required but not over the top. And then secondary barriers, also normal, like normal doors, water, sink and all. When it moves to the second biosafety level, barriers gets a little more intimidating, and everything should be a little more concerning. And then biosafety level 3 is where you work with viruses or bacteria that can harm the person who's working with, or if the spread of that while can damage the whole laboratory or cause even more drastic effects. And finally, biosafety level 4 is really dangerous and it requires a lot of safety equipment and secondary barriers. Coming to the biosafety in the environment, helps prevents invasive species and GMOs, protects our biosafety and ecosystems in every environment, which helps us to get a sustainable biotech and synthetic biology. It also regulates ecological risks of emerging new technologies. So these are the importance and current trends in the biosafety. So mainly we are practicing biosafety to protect human health and food security, to encourage responsible scientific innovation, and to prevent lab accidents and bioterrorism, which causes a lot of fatality in human beings and also other organisms, and to contribute to the global sustainable development goals, the 7 SDGs. And then current trends which are emerging now are the upgradation of the BSL-3 and BSL-4 labs, which we saw earlier. And then as everything, AI has overtaken biosafety monitoring systems also. And then VR and digital biosafety training and ISO standard for biorisk management and oversight of CRISPR. This is the strategy which can be used. First is biosafety awareness, then biosafety management, which helps us to get a sustainable development. So as I mentioned before, COVID-19 is a very nice example for achieving a biosafety awareness. So these are the future prospects of biosafety: kill switch modeling, enzyme activities in half-lives and wild plants, along with studying the growth of engineered bacteria and leakage into animal or cattle gut systems. So I would like to conclude by saying that biosafety is vital to health, industry and ecosystems. Current trends reflect rapid innovation and growth collaboration, which says that strong biosafety system is equal to stronger global resilience. So keep in mind, safe science is a sustainable science. Thank you.